Students, today again we are having the lecture about code converters. In last lecture we have discussed a code converter, that is about the BCD to XS3 code, in which we have seen that we add +3 in every BCD and get the result, that is the XS3 code. Now today we will see how a binary number can be changed into a gray code. So first of all we will see that what is the gray code. Basically a gray code is a binary number system in which every successive pair of numbers differ in only one bit. That is, every successive pair, the pairs that are nearby one another. So these differs in one bit only. For this, one main thing is very important here, that is the exclusive OR gate. Here basically when we say this, we are converting a binary into a gray code, then we use the XOR gate here. The result of XOR gate here, that is the output of XOR gate. We simply take the pair of 2 bits at the input side and then XOR them. The result that we get, we write it in the next bar. But the foremost thing is this, that the extreme left bit, it remains unchanged. We will see the examples, then we will check that what will happen here. First of all, this is the truth table of exclusive OR gate. From this truth table, at the input side we are having the 2 inputs, that is A and B, and at the output side we are having one output. When it is 0 0, then the answer is 0. When it is 0 1, then the answer is 1. When there is 1 0, then the answer is 1, and when there is 1 1, then the answer is 0. For this truth table, basically the expression is for exclusive OR is A exclusive OR B is equal to A complement B plus AB complement. From this truth table, you may see this, when there is the odd number of ones at the output side, then the output is 1. You may see this. Here 1 is odd, it is an odd number, that is it comes here only one time, so the output is 1. Now here it is 1 0, again here number of 1 is odd, so the output is 1. But here the number of ones are even, that is it's 2 times here 1 is, so here the output is 0. So always remember this, for exclusive OR gate the output is 1 when at the input side there is odd number of 1. Odd number of 1 means there may be 1 time, there may be 1 3 times, 5 times, 7 times, these are all odd numbers. So whenever 1 is in the odd number, then the output is 1. So this is basically the truth table for the exclusive OR gate. Now we will have the truth table for converting the binary into the gray code. So let's suppose at the input side, we are having the binary, and this binary is having the 4 inputs, and those inputs are B0, B1, B2 and B3, and the output side we are having the gray code, and that is having the output of G0, G1, G2 and G3. From this truth table, you may see from the input side, that is at the binary numbers, the B0 is the least significant bit, while the B3 is the most significant bit, and at the output side, at the gray code, we are having G0 as the least significant bit and G3 as the most significant bit. So first of all we will see how we convert this 0 0 0 0 binary into the gray code. As I told before, the most significant bit, it will remain unchanged. We will write this 0, that is B3, it will be unchanged and it will take the place here at G3. In this truth table, you have noticed this, this B3 is equal to G3 because this bit remains unchanged at the output side. So this 0 will be placed here without changing it. Now we will exclusive OR XOR these two bits. As from the truth table of exclusive OR, you have seen this, that 0 0, the answer is 0. So here we will write the answer 0. Now these two bits will XOR with each other. So 0 0, again the answer is 0. So we will put 0 here. And now 0 0 exclusive OR with each other, then again we are having the answer 0. So this is the conversion of binary into the gray code. In the next combination, that is the 0 0 0 1. So 0 will be placed here unchanged, it will be placed as it is. The next is 0. When we XOR these two, then the answer is 0, so we will put 0 here. In the next combination, that is the 0 0, again the answer will be equal to 0, so we will place 0 here. In the next combination, we are having one input is 0 and the other input is 1. Whenever we exclusive OR 0 1, then the output is always equal to 1. As I told before, in exclusive OR output, always the output is equal to 1 when there is odd number of 1. Here the odd number of 1. So the output is 1. In the next combination, we are having 0 0 1 0. So first bit remain unchanged, so it will be placed here. Then when 0 is exclusive OR with 0, then the answer is 0, that is here. Next is 0 1. When we exclusive OR 0 1 with each other, then the answer is 1, so we will place 1 here. The next combination is 1 0. Again, when 1 is exclusive OR with 0, then the answer is 1, so 1 is placed here. In the next combination, we are having the combination of 0 0 1 1. There, when the first bit 0, that will be placed as it is 0 here. When we XOR 0 0, then the answer will be equal to 0, that is placed here. Now the next bit is 0 1, the next combination is 0 1. So the answer will be, when we exclusive OR 0 with 1, then the answer will be 1, so answer is 1 is placed here. In the next combination, we are having 1 1. Here the 1 1, when we exclusive OR 1 with 1, then the answer is equal to 0, so we will place 0 here. Now in the next combination, we are having 0 1 0 0. So the first bit is 0, it will be placed as it is here. So the next, the pair is 0 1. 0 1, when we exclusive OR it with each other, then the answer is 1, so we will place 1 here. Next combination is 1 0. When 1 0 is exclusive OR with each other, then the answer is 1, and the last one pair is 0 0, so the answer is equal to 0. Next combination is 0 1 0 1. So 0 will be placed as it is. So when 0 1 is exclusive OR with one another, then the answer is 1. 1 0 exclusive OR with one another, then again the answer is 1. And when the 0 1 is exclusive OR with one another, then the answer is 1. In the next combination, we are having the input of 0 1 1 0. 0 will be placed as it is. 0 exclusive OR with 1, then the answer is 1, placed here. 1 1, answer is 0, so placed here. In the next 1 0, so the answer is 1, that is placed here. The next combination is 0 1 1. 0 1 1 0 is placed as it is. Then 0 1, answer is 1. 1 1, answer is 0, and 1 exclusive OR with 1, then the again answer is 0. Now comes towards the next combination, and the next combination is 1 0 0 0. 1 is placed, the most significant bit is placed as it is 1, it is unchanged. So the 1 0, that is equal to 1, then 0 0 equal to 0, and 0 0 again equal to 0. In the next combination, we are having 1 0 0 1. 1 will be placed as it is, and the exclusive OR of 1 with 0, the answer is 1 placed here, then 0 0 answer is 0 placed here, and 0 1 the answer is placed here. Next combination is 1 0 1 1, 1 is placed as it is, 1 0 answer is 1, 0 1 answer is 1, and 1 0 the answer is again 1. In the next combination we are having the input combination of 1 0 1 1, 1 will be placed, the most significant bit is placed unchanged, and it will be placed at the column of G3. So 1 0 answer is 1, 0 1 answer is 1, 1 1, then the answer will be equal to 0 here. In the next combination it is 1 1 0 0, 1 is placed as it is, 1 1 answer will be equal to 0, 1 0 answer is equal to 1, and 0 0 the answer is equal to 0. In the next combination we are having 1 1 0 1, 1 is placed as it is, 1 1 the answer is 0, then 1 0 the answer is 1, and then 0 1 then the answer is 1. In the second last combination we are having 1 1 1 0, here 1 is placed as it is, the most significant bit, 1 1 that is equal to 0, so here we will put 0, then again 1 1 the answer is equal to 0, put it here, and 1 0 that is equal to 1, put it here. The last combination is 1 1 1 1, G3 as it is 1, when 1 1 is exclusive OR with one another, then the answer is 0 here, then again 1 1 answer is 0 here, again 1 1 the answer is again 0. So this is the truth table for the binary to gray code. So we simply do the XOR operation here by taking the most significant bit unchanged, placed it as it is at the most significant bit of the output side. The most significant bit of input side is placed as it is at the output side of most significant bit of output side, and remaining digits will simply XOR with each other. Now for the output we will simply draw the K-map here, and when we will draw the K-map for G0, then we are having the G0 equal to 1 at M1, M2, M5, M6, M9, M10, M13, and at M14. So basically there are two quads here. So when we simplify it, then we will get the answer for G0 is equal to G0 is equal to B0 B1 complement plus B1 B0 complement, that is equal to the B0 exclusive OR with B1. Now comes for the K-map of G1, we will have the output as it is. Here is for G1, here we are having 1 at 0 0 1 0, 0 0 1 1 1, then 0 1 0 0, 0 1 0 1, 1 1 0 0, 1 1 0 1, and then 1 0 1 1 and 1 0 1 0. So here one quad is here and the other quad is this, 2 1s here and 2 1s here. So for G1 we will have the output of B1 complement B2 plus B1 B2 complement, that is equal to B1 XOR with B2. Now comes towards the K-map for G2, that is here we are having the output 1 at 0 1 0 0, 0 1 0 1, 0 0 1 1, then 0 1 1 0, and 1 0 0 0, 1 0 0 1, 1 0 1 1, and 1 0 1 0. Here we are having the two quads, one is this and the other one is this. Now we will get the output of G2, B2 B3 complement plus B3 B2 complement, that is equal to B2 XOR with B3. Now the K-map for G3 is, here we are having the output 1s at the last octave, that is the output we are having ones at the input combinations of 1100, 1101, 1111, 1110, 1000, 1001, 1011 and 1010. So for G3 we will get the output of G3 is equal to B3. So when we implement this circuit, then we will get the result as, here it is, G3 is equal to B3, so simply input is equal to the output. For G2 we are having B2 exclusive OR with B3, so G2 is equal to B2 exclusive OR with B3. For G1 we are having B1 exclusive OR with B2, so two inputs B1 and B2 XOR with each other, so G1 is here. And for G0 we are having B0 exclusive OR with B1, so we get the result of G0. So this is the implementation of binary to gray code converter, and this was all about binary to gray code converter. If you have any query relating this lecture, then discuss it with me in the question answer session.